Mr. Henry, do you understand the offer that the state is making? As to all the charges that you're facing, the maximum possible penalties are as follows. Life in Florida State Prison, followed by 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 75 years.
PC Gambino asked him if he was okay, and his response was, "I did that," and placed a smiley face emoji.
Like they raid your crib and the surveillance footage of them is in your DVD player. Like, oh, okay, thank you, brother. This can't be at your crib.
Today, it was revealed that YNW Melly's co-defendant, YNW Bortlen Henry, has been offered a 16-year plea deal. He has until tomorrow to make his decision. Currently, he's facing 5 life sentences plus an additional 75 years if convicted. According to the plea deal offer sheet, those charges, which include 2 counts of first-degree witness tampering, directing criminal activities, and additional witness tampering, would all be consolidated into a single 16-year sentence with credit for time served. On paper, it seems like a no-brainer to accept.
Mr. Henry, do you understand the offer that the state is making? Your charges as follows. Counts 1 and 2 is the first degree with a fine. Those are capital felonies, which means it's a mandatory life sentence. The jury convicts you of count 1 or count 2 as charged. That's life in Florida State Prison. I have no discretion. Count 3 and count 4 are accessory after the fact and first degree. Those are each first degree. The maximum penalty for each of those is 30 years in Florida. Count 1 is tampering with a witness in a capital felony. That is punishable by life in Florida State. It's directing the activities of criminal. That's first degree felony punishable by life. So the maximum penalty there is also life. Count 5 is conspiracy to commit tampering. And again, as it's charged, that is also life. As to all the charges that you're facing, the maximum possible penalties are as follows. Life in Florida State Prison, followed by 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 75 years in Florida.
Prosecutors seem to have a clear strategy in place. YNW Melly's double retrial has once again been postponed. During a hearing on Friday, the 4th District Court of Appeals granted a stay, giving the state attorney's office time to review a pending motion. As a result, Melly's trial, originally expected to begin in September, has now been pushed back all the way to January 2027. Meanwhile, YNW Bortlen's trial is set to begin in just a few days. Observers believe the delay in Melly's case is directly tied to ongoing negotiations with Bortlen. This became more apparent when reports confirmed that a no communication order had been filed in Melly's case. The order prevents Melly and Bortlen from speaking to each other entirely. No personal conversations, no lawyer-to-lawyer exchanges, nothing. Such measures are common in cases involving multiple defendants, especially when prosecutors aim to pressure one party into testifying against the other. As one outlet bluntly put it, having Bortlen go against Melly would be a slam dunk for the prosecution.
Here and try them together. It is to the benefit of the state to try them together, just more efficient. You don't have to do things again and again, do it all at once, and also get a better chance of having them incriminate each other during the trial. It benefits the defense to sever it. That way they can point the finger at each other and get away with it. So this is what's going on. But I don't think it should be automatically severed because the state is seeking a penalty for Melly, because it's only the penalty phase of the trial that would be different, not the guilt phase. The guilt phase is the same. They're both capital crimes. We're seeking the penalty on one, not the other. But that goes into the second part of the trial, the penalty phase, only if Melly is found guilty.
If prosecutors secure YNW Bortlen on their side, it could all but guarantee a guilty verdict for YNW Melly when his retrial finally begins in 2027. Under the terms of Bortlen's plea deal, all he would need to do is verify that the evidence against Melly is accurate in exchange for a significantly reduced sentence. For Bortlen, the choice is stark. Face the possibility of multiple life sentences or testify against Melly and walk away with a fraction of the time. If he truly believes he didn't commit the crime, it would be nearly impossible for him to accept life in prison quietly. That makes it very likely he'll point the finger at Melly. mirroring what Melly's defense team attempted to do to Bortlen during the very first trial. What many don't realize is that Melly's lawyer already tried to shift the blame onto Bortlen in that initial courtroom battle.
Those were his lives. Courtroom Henry shows up at Memorial Hospital, Miramar. You don't see him sitting there, but where you will see him sitting is in the driver's seat of a car, two bodies, car riddled with bullets. When he shows up with a change of clothing, change of shirt, powder residue on his hands, evidencing that he had discharged the firearm. And he lies. He lies about where the incident occurred. He lies about how it occurred. And he lies about not having the phone. I think it was Miss Bradley herself who said, everybody has a phone in the pocket, not Cortland Henry.
So the right hand of Cortland Henry contained 0 particles characteristic of heart residue and two component particles, and the left hand contained 1 particle characteristic of heart residue and 1 2-component particle.
Okay. And can you explain to us what that means?
Basically, overall, there was heart residue present on the hands.
What many don't realize is that Bortlen and Melly haven't spoken to each other since Melly's defense team tried to pin the blame on him. When Melly's mistrial was declared, reports noted that Bortlen posted a cryptic message on social media the very same day. His tweet read, "Mind games don't work on people like me," followed by a handshake emoji, almost as if he were signaling acceptance of some kind of deal. That post suggests Bortlen may have been considering a plea agreement ever since Melly's mistrial. What makes the situation even more concerning for Melly is that prosecutors claim to have found evidence inside Bortlen's home that could give him every incentive to cooperate against his co-defendant.